At Webhead_Studios wants to know, what do you guys think about a Dumbledore prequel similar to The Hobbit? It would be about Dumbledore's quest for power.
Ooh.
My default position. I don't like prequels. Like if you go far enough back into the past, that's cool. Like if you're going to do Star Wars: Old Republic, or even like if you want to do a Game of Thrones movie that's set 1,000 years before the events of Game of Thrones, I don't consider that prequel really. So sure, but I'm not a big fan of prequels. That doesn't mean it couldn't be great. There are exceptions. X-Men First Class, I think, is an exception.
Right.
There are exceptions to every rule, but I'm the wrong guy to ask that. What would you think? As a Potter fan.
Love Harry Potter if JK wrote the book.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
If it's without JK, then I'm not interested. And at the moment, she's focusing on the Fantastic Beasts trilogy. And she did that great anagram on Twitter the other day, which is saying that she's working on the second screenplay. So yeah, if she did it, then sure.
Yeah, I totally agree. If JK's involved, then I'm all for it. If she's not involved, if it's just Warner Brothers saying how can we milk this thing a little bit more, like they did with The Lord of the Rings, even though obviously based on a book, based on a Hobbit, but making it into 3 movies, and that could have been 1 movie. So yeah, I mean, if it's just milking the cow, I'm not interested.
Quick question then for both of you guys who kind of said the same thing. If they hired a decent or reputable writer and said that JK was going to be supervising it, like overseeing it, kind of helping them out, does that become more
if she gives her blessing, she has to give her blessing and be somehow involved in creating the story.
Has to be from her.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
At PEDUES asks, what's the most terrified movie moment you have ever experienced?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Most single moment. See, I always say my 2 favorite horror films, American Werewolf in London and The Descent. But single terrifying moment. I don't know, man. That's one I'd have to sit down and think about for an hour.
Well, I'm a giant wuss. So.
I know. Okay, look, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna publicly call you out. All right. So her and a frequent guest on our show, Maude Garrett, they're roommates. Both terrified of horror films. Freak out even watching a trailer. So I put up this challenge. I want you and Maude at our place, and I want you guys to sit down and watch this set. And I said I will write a check for $100 to whatever charity of your choice to do it. And I've received no reply.
I replied and I said,
oh, you did reply.
I just
That's
wrote
right.
like blah 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 because that was all my reply because I was scared. But I said if it's for charity, I'm in. Maud replied and she said she would pay you more not to watch it. But I'm scared in a lot of horror movies. Paranormal Activity. I know now it's got a bad reputation, but that first one where she got off the bed, I can't even think of it. I was so scared.
You look like you're getting visually stressed out right now.
And then I couldn't sleep that night, and I'm almost.
But I can't think of a single moment.
I had 2 moments recently, not necessarily in horror films, but that I had a visceral reaction to. One is in Snowpiercer. So if you know the movie, there's a part where, I won't give anything away, but Chris Evans and Jamie Bell find out what's in the energy bars they've been eating.
Oh, yeah.
I literally could not hold down food for almost a week. If I think about that image, I begin to vomit.
Right.
So, and then the other one and I actually told director Kevin Smith this when I interviewed him in Tusk, when Justin Long becomes the walrus.
You can't unsee that. You
can't unsee it. It's disgusting, and it actually made me throw up after this.
And Blair Witch Project, I threw up after that because I was so.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.